Legacy Project will help those who survive the death of a loved one transition more easily through the coping, grieving, and healing processes. And after losing my mom just this past August of 2010, I had this feeling of being unanchored, being cut off from my parents' histories, from stories from my childhood, and wisdom my parents could have bestowed upon me. So through the Legacy Project, I hope to help others retain some of these memories and histories that could have gotten lost. I was first introduced to the concept of a legacy video in 2006 after my dad passed away from brain cancer. He was an oncologist hematologist, so he had a deep understanding of his prognosis and the foresight to record videos for my family and me, expressing how much he loved us. It was much different seeing these videos and hearing him say that he loved us and not to be afraid, but that he'd always be with us, as opposed to hearing other people tell me this in their condolences. So my brothers and I have really treasured these videos. It wasn't until 2 years after I watched my dad's videos did I realize that these types of legacy videos could really help other people. And it was when I was working at the UCSF Breast Care Center as a patient advocate, and I was working with this one woman who had metastatic breast cancer and also a 2-year-old daughter. And I just felt so sad that her daughter wouldn't really be able to know her mom or know her mom's history and stories. So it was then that I started doing more research into how I could help people suffering from cancer or other life-threatening illnesses to record video messages for their loved ones. And I actually found out that UCSF had a similar project, but unfortunately it was discontinued to lack of funding in 2005. The former Life Tapes project was led by the late Dr. Ernest Rosenbaum, who was really a pioneer in this sort of psychosocial research and the effects of familial connection in a cancer patient's experience. And what this project did was bring family members together with cancer patients, and through a relaxed interview was able to record these patients' stories. Not just how they dealt with cancer, but also about their childhood, about how it was growing up, their favorite memories, and legacies they wanted to pass along to their children, grandchildren, and future generations.
I feel like, Ernest Rosenbaum wanted this to be worldwide. He wanted the Life Tapes to be in every single hospital, had big grand ideas, and we're lucky to have it in one hospital and to be able to potentially, with the right funding and with the right people and the right groups, to be able to give this opportunity to all resource centers, because it's amazing. Most people said that they were so grateful and that they really loved it, and they were so surprised that by listening to their relatives' story that they were inspired. They were inspired to help more, to support more. So there's just a whole bunch of people who still call me today and say, I want to do a legacy project, I want to do a life tape or a legacy tape. How do I do that? And I don't have anywhere to go at this moment, but it's a very inexpensive way to share your family history.
Dr. Rosenbaum's research showed that this sort of interventional therapy improved communication between family members, reduced anxiety about death, and also gave patients a unique opportunity for symbolic immortality through these video legacies they could pass on to loved ones. And the Legacy Project hopes to build upon this research by Dr. Rosenbaum.